me on a project to test a treatment for muscular dystrophy. The science was new, untested, and uncertain. We had to triangulate the needs of a demanding, inventing scientist and a rigid, large pharmaceutical company that was our collaborator in order to keep the project funding going. We needed at least $1 million to get the key experiments done. While our investor gave us some startup funds, we needed all collaborators to agree and finalize our relationship. Then we ran into some fairly typical obstacles. An experiment didn't go as planned. A disagreement between collaborators over something small escalated into something big. The inventor went radio silent. The company didn't get off the ground. In moments of tension and challenge, as I know now from experience, a leader finds a way to build the resilience of the team, communicate, meet people at their level, settle them down, and solve the issues at hand. In this case, everyone, from the inventor to the scientists to my mentors and investors, headed for the exits when the project ran into some typical challenges. This opportunity for me to lead ended in an avoidable failure. People on the team gave me some blunt feedback. It was a gift, even if it hurt at the time. The lead scientist didn't think I was doing a good job. She wasn't shy in sharing this perception with my mentors. Hearing this negative feedback secondhand was painful and probably should have been handled differently by the scientist. In hindsight, this was exactly what I needed to get past this cycle of trying to outwork my quiet nature as a leader. The short version, the depth of my communication and style did not engender the vision, passion, and trust needed to keep the team together through adversity. The team had a sense that I wasn't sharing all of the information, that maybe I was holding something back. Trying to be a different kind of person didn't help matters. It finally happened. Trying to get out there and use a style that wasn't authentic became extremely detrimental to my effectiveness as a leader. Getting the ball taken away stung badly, but it was a wake-up call I needed. I didn't want to give up my ambition to lead an organization that brings medicines to patients. But if I was going to achieve this goal, I knew I needed to come up with a new way to lead that was a better match for my personality. The way I was doing things wasn't working, and it wasn't going to work. Somehow, despite my setback, I was given another shot to build more companies. I resolved to do something different. Since then, I've helped form 9 biotechnology companies. These companies have delivered FDA-approved medicines for patients, advanced many more into human trials, executed on 3 initial public offerings, and inspired larger pharmaceutical firms to invest and collaborate with us. One of these 9 companies grew to become Sparrow Therapeutics, which I lead today. The journey at Sparrow has been a thrilling ride, from the founding in 2014 with just a $400,000 investment, to discovering our first medicines, to going public, to advancing our medicines in clinical trials. It has also been a journey of tremendous growth for me and a complete transformation of my mindset. I went from seeing my personality as something to hide to one that gave me strength. I realized that there was no one way to be an effective leader. I learned to embrace my own authentic style and bring the best of who I am to my organizations. This book is for fellow introverts and quiet folks to have an alternative to the lonely, exhausting, and ultimately ineffective strategy of trying to act like the particularly American, extroverted ideal of a leader. I have been where you are, frustrated at not being as effective as I can be, and drained every night as I tried to copy the extroverted ideal of a leader. As I have continued my career in business and talked to many dozens of quiet leaders for this book, it turns out I'm not alone. Chapter 1. The Quiet Leader's Struggle. Who do you picture